Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's blast off to the weekend. Right now, I've got yesterday's modular patch going, which is Platt's model being modulated. So we're just kind of cycling through some different algorithms. I'm going to put it onto a sine wave so it's a smoother. Let's see. Wait, no, that's not it. There we go. And yeah, I think pretty soon we'll be ready for takeoff. Let me tune this up a bit. Oh yeah, this is sounding real spacey to me. I'm gonna lay off actually the reverb. And then we can add our own reverb a little bit later on, but and I should make better practice of this. I'm just gonna start recording this. What do you think? Let me go ahead and put in a 4 on the floor. I'm gonna and this is just gonna be kind of an atonal sound that we're gonna have to figure out. But it does feel very alien. So I'm thinking maybe we just use this as like sound effects every so often somewhere. This is almost like tuning a radio. So right now I'm totally lost on what all parameters I have been but that's okay. This almost sounds like a alien chorus choir. All right, so let's go ahead and let that ring out. I just unplugged my input. So right now all we have is the there we go. Oh, still coming around. So it's the virtual tape machine from Beads that's still spitting out some sounds. There we go. Okay. So we got some weird alien sounds still coming through that we can work with. And rather than having this drone all the way through, let's also come up with a drone. I like having just like a single note or a couple different notes coming through just to kind of get our bearings. Ooh. This, I'm going to add some reverb. This will be like our space. Okay, so the only thing with this is that, you know, like we've been using this oscillator a lot and we're a little bit limited on the sound, on how it sounds. So I'm going to add some modulation and maybe I'm wondering, I'm going to bring in, and I haven't done this, I'm going to patch Beads into uBurst, which is clouds. And let's see if we can get something interesting. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to boost this up a bit. I want to also play some of those sounds that we had in the Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let's figure out our key real quick. Okay, we'll be in A again. I'm just gonna start recording. but it could get a little crazy. The only thing with the U-burst compared to the clouds, you know, I should have actually gotten the original clouds, is because all of the knobs are very cramped on here. Try a different algorithm. Oh, this is pretty. We might have to just work with this one. Okay. I didn't mean to abruptly stop it. I think we'll use that. We've got a couple of different modular parts. Let's just take a listen. All right, let's figure out our scale. Okay, so yesterday I said that we're going to try to use the Pro 1 in a different way other than just bass. And I'll keep my promise. Let's come up with a little arpeggio. Let's also, wait, before I add some arpeggio on there, let's figure out our scale. So we know we're in A. That's a minor scale. Phrygian, Locrian, full tone. This is always a strange one. That is very spacey, but I have a problem with that scale. It's just really hard to tame. We can have a spacey blues anthem. I think we won't do that. Minor pentatonic. It's very, that's bluesy too. Let's try harmonic minor. Dorian number 4, Phrygian dominant. Do we feel like we're blasting out to the universe? Maybe we need to have something like Mixolydian. This is melodic minor right here. like, let's try Mixolydian. It's gonna be kind of in a major scale. It's kind of a feel, to me, Mixolydian feels really good. Let's see. I wonder if we, we use this as our lead. I wonder how it sounds with the fifth. Very housey. Maybe we come up with our bass line first, and then we return back to the Pro 1 to do our lead, to make our lead. So maybe with our bass line, we'll use, we haven't used some external synths in a while. Some of these external synths, like the Oberheim. Let's use the Oberheim Matrix to come up with the bass line. Let's find a good patch. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to patch the Oberheim. It's a mono synth, and I'm going to patch that into the Moog. Where are we? There we go. Patch the Oberheim into the Moog, channel 1. Okay, so this one has to just be changed to, let me get this to just RME channel 2. Oh, look at this. Why? Here's what I'm not sure. Why is one side... This is supposed to be a mono channel. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at... presets, because the Matrix 1000, the way I didn't mod it or anything, it is really, you're just stuck with the sounds that you have. Luckily there's 1,000 presets, but I think I'm gonna either look at synths, or I think there might be a bass. Strings, basses. Okay, let's start with patch 700 and work our way up. I'm just gonna work my way up until I find something that I like. This is like a 2600. I'm thinking I want something a little more aggressive. Let's see. this is 705, and that's called A-tip bass. I'm going to come up with a little bass line here. It says it's an atypical bass, but I chose it because it's pretty typical. That. It's gonna sound a little bit like, it's kind of like a little marauder. So, yeah, I think I can just start going now. 1, 2, let me put the metronome. Looks like I'm also, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. That will get me to the point. This will get me a good 8-bar bass line. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I think we got it. It's a 16-bar bass line, and I think we can kind of tweak it as well. Clean it up. In fact, I'm going to quantize this to 8 notes. These guys right here are a little too long. No? I hear like a little weird extra bass note, but I think we can live with that. These guys have to be, oh, no, okay, this is what we'll do. They're velocity sensitive. 82, and then this one, yeah, also. these guys have to be a little shorter to avoid that double bass. Yeah, just a little shorter. They're a lot shorter. Okay, this is how we can do it. This. Still interesting. There we go. Oh, I see. Well, we're gonna have to. I don't know why they're not letting me do this. I guess I have to go through each one. I don't know why it won't let me do all of them at the same time. All right, select them all. Got 16 bars. I'm going to crop this so we only have to look at what we really want to look at. There we go. And then I'm going to add some delay, and I think that'll sound good. But first, I'm gonna record this in, and we're gonna have to bring this into the Moog channel, because audio is routed a little funny. MIDI is coming through one track, the audio is coming out of another. I need to fix that because I switched some things around on my sound card. delete that recording. Because for some reason, even though this is a mono track, see, only coming out of one, I don't know why the left channel is louder than the right channel. It's mono, right? So I'm gonna put in a utility at the end of this, and we're just gonna make this mono. There, that's better. Let's record this in. We'll do 32 bars of this. Okay. I think that'll do well. There's a little bit of a skip because there looks like there might be some silence here. See, just a tad. We're off just a little bit. Let's see. I think we're good. This is probably just getting a little. Probably not a big deal. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, it's like a couple milliseconds of silence. Especially since, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna thicken it up using, now I'm just gonna go with the tried and true. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, micro pitch is one of my favorite things to put on a bass to give it some width, but not too much. That's too much. Because what it's doing is actually detuning it just very, very slightly. See, 4 cents and minus 9 cents. So the next thing is I'm going to add a little bit of bounce to it by using Good Boy Junior, which is another tried and true plugin for me. Hey, how's it going, Xavier? I don't want to add too much bass, but if that echo is coming in from the higher frequencies, it's not too bad. It's very marauder-ish. Ah, merci. Oh, very far. Oh, probably because my mic is way down here. Bonjour. You can hear me? Okay. Merci pour me dire bonjour. Merci pour me rejoindre. Je suis toujours heureux quand je te vois sur cette émission. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see what it sounds like with everything. Yeah, see, it gives it kind of a galloping feel to it, which is, you know, if you're gonna, it's hard to put delay and reverb on bass, but if you just subtly put some in, especially like on the high end, you can kind of get a cool galloping motion. I mean, if we didn't have any of that, if we didn't have the micro pitch, and if we didn't have any of the Echo Boy, it's very straightforward, but even adding just a little bit of echo gives it a galloping feel. Yeah, so let's keep this. Thanks, Xavier. So we've got some little sound effects in the back. I'm gonna fade that back a bit more. And we'll bring up the drone a little bit, even though we get a little bit crazy with it. All right, so let's figure out what else we need to do. Let's get to the Pro 1. I don't know, Xavier, if you were here earlier, but or if you were here yesterday, but I promised myself I wasn't going to use the Pro 1 for bassline today, so that's why we used the Oberheim Matrix. And now we're going to use the Pro 1 for a lead part. Yeah, kind of sounds a little spacey, especially once we start adding effects to it. So keep in mind that this is a very dry signal. Let me check out the ARP real quick. No, I don't want the ARP. We could change it to be. See, that's what I want to do. I just want to come up with like a little fun synth poppy lead part. Let's see. Okay, so I'm kind of messing up. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the Pro 1 by Behringer. I don't have the original Pro 1. Yeah. But I think it sounds pretty fantastic. I mean, especially when you start detuning. could also sync the oscillator. Almost sounds like a casino now, but... Okay, let's come up with like a little, let's figure this out, the lead. Let me start at the beginning. No. Nope. All right. This is a tough scale for me, the Mixolydian, but it's one of my favorites. So let's figure this out. All right, so I'm going to use that, even though it's not really what I was looking for. Let's see if we could use. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use some tools that's going to help me. Nice blip. Oh, cool. Yeah, so there's the history of the Pro 1 over there. The Behringer version that I'm using, I feel is a pretty good, faithful reproduction. You know, depending also on your opinion of Behringer. But sound-wise, it sounds great to me. I've never owned an original. Let me delete this. Let me just record this in. Okay, let's just keep that for now. Not my favorite, but let's go ahead and quantize that by 1/8 and 1/8 notes. And then I'm going to actually turn this off, and I'm going to see if I can use a sequencer to help me cheat on this. Let's see. Let's use that Alex Kidd. And this is an acid sequencer, but I think we might be able to find something track. The thing I like about this is I can select the notes by clicking Learn. And I want all of these right here. There we go, okay. So we got them all in there. The accent and the glide's not gonna really do anything. Oh, the glide might, because it might elongate some of those notes. So let's see, we could make this a little less random. That's kind of cool. That's true. Although, I don't know. Hayes, have you ever heard the Timbre Wolf by Akai? It's, I actually was thinking about getting one of those because you're right. All synths sound great in the right context. And, well, if you have as many guitar pedals as Hayes, you can make a lot of things sound really great. So it is the player also. So, I know I could mess up the best sounding synth. So if you brought a Moog 1 to my house, I could make it sound really horrible. Just keep this sequence, and I don't know, let's see, can I bring this down an octave? I don't know anything about that. Hayes is your guy right there. Here's gonna be, this is our loop right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually add a MIDI channel to record all of my sequences. And I'm gonna actually record all this in real time right now. This is what we'll do. We'll start off like this. Probably enough. I was actually going to change the sequence up a little bit, but so okay, we recorded that as MIDI and we also recorded it as audio, and I think we're going to start maybe over here, and I'm going to add a bunch of effects. Oh, nice. Great job, Xavier. It's always best to fix things. I've also been trying to kind of do that to extend the life of items. I wonder if I start this. Oh, here, check this out. We can have a little play between these two parts and have them running simultaneously. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just let this kind of run at the same time. So we're just going to have a couple bars of this, since this is just a loop anyway. And let's see how this is going to sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these tracks together. Even more delay. Oh, actually, what if I only add delay on one of them and then add a different style of a delay? This might get a little bit crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 2 different delays on each one with different parameters. Let's just see how it's going to sound. Actually, we'll just add delay, slight delay on the one that's just kind of straight up. Take it back. still... Now it's like a pad. I'm just going through some of these presets. That doesn't add a whole lot. Let's go back to that one that's going to make it sound a little bit like a... This is making it sound a little bit like a pad. So what I can do, I'm gonna bring that in, and then throughout the song, we'll slowly bring in the mix, or maybe like when, we'll have to remember this, when we've got a break or something, we can kind of bring the mix in all the way. So right now, I'll bring it in about 50%, and actually, I'll put it at, because I want to compose with just the dry signal. Okay. Like French, like I know what the words mean sometimes, but like in context it's kind of hard. Okay, let's work on these drums. I'm digging this kick though. Let's bring in an FM kick. Something I usually don't do. I'm not going to add any reverb to this snare. Here we go. Let's bring in like an FM hi-hat. Yeah, something like that. Close hat will also be like a that's what we'll do, and then we'll modulate the decay a bit. master effects to like a phaser. Or let's see, flanger. Phaser. Let's use all FM sounds today. There we go, okay. FM rim shot. I think we just have a very basic drum loop today. Let's find a ride cymbal, maybe an FM cymbal. This might get a little harsh sounding, so I'm gonna lower. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with like a traditional drum machine type cymbal because those FM ones are a little too harsh. Okay, I'm gonna record this in, and then we can add some more parts and some variation later on down the line. Straightforward. That's actually one loop. I was meaning to program at least 4 bars on the machine itself, but we'll do it here. My quantization is a little bit off. I'm going to add a little bit of swing. This crash cymbal will be maybe this. No, that thing is so harsh to my ears. Let's see though if we can morph. No, that's still too harsh. I'm gonna turn that to just going to clear everything. I'm going to record in some automation on the TR-8S itself. Okay. really good for now. All right. What else we got here? Good old Prophet to maybe come up with like a little lead part. That might clash with our Prophet, Pro 1. Let's just sweep through some of these. There we go, we're gonna use this. Oh, what's going on over here? Are we talking about the history of synths now? Ancestor of the capacitor, oh. All right. Let's just go ahead and record like a little lead part, because we failed on that with the Pro 1. Let's see if we can do it with the Prophet 6, because there's 5 extra voices, right? I think that's enough, and then there's a lot of little things I want to clean up. Sorry for all of these like Streamlabs notifications coming through and like moving all of the conversations up. I'm going to change that as soon as I figure out how to do that. Quantize that, and yeah, we got actually more parts than I thought, unless this is taking... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to quantize this at 8th notes. Okay, I like that. part where we're sounding like we're in a satellite. Alright, there we go. And let's just make this a 48 and add a longer tail to this last note that's in our root key of A. And for time's sakes, I'm gonna just record as is. I'm not, actually. Let's add some detuning and maybe some distortion. No. But some detuning. Yeah, it sounds more like a hum now. Sorry. I'm reading. It sounds more like a horn now. I'm reading the. I just read Hayes's comment on hum. Sounds like a horn. All right, let's record this in, and this will be our lead part. We'll bring in the TT303 as well. Meanwhile, I'm going to check my email to see if Detroit Modular was able to find my effect. did not hear back from Detroit Modular, so it looks like we'll have to figure that out next week. Yeah, let's add in a little bit of acid. We're just going to bring in a basic arpeggiated pattern. Let's try a preset. Because this is starting to make it sound more like a space journey now. That's the wonder of electronic music, making these little electrons make sense to our ears. I'm just going to record this in because, just because. Peaking. Not in the way that you think, but I'm peaking. Here we go. I love how the TT303 is so hands-on in terms of performance. I'm just like bringing in the hammer every once in a while and a couple of different accents here and there, just randomly. Go up an octave. All right, I can stay on this forever, so I'm going to stop. And we got a little recording that we will now be able to tweak a bit. And I'm gonna save. Let me first remember our theme. I'm gonna bring my little notepad here so I can copy that, because unfortunately I don't think you can copy and paste when you're in this window. We are in Mixolydian. We are at 120, but let's make this 125. 122, I mean. And you are... rocketing to the outer edges of the solar system. I think SoundCloud's gonna be mad at the length of this title. It's not gonna let me put the whole thing in. It's okay. And yeah, I think we're set to start recording this in. And after we bring in some radio samples. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend besides opening up machines and messing with the circuitry? Uh-oh. There we go. That's Radio Montmartre. But all of that is copyrighted, so I'm not going to listen to that on this broadcast. Xavier, do you know this song? Le Mandarine by Lynn Clever. All right, let's go
Not in
here.
any trouble, I tend. It's just that, well,
Here's
I've been
another
thinking about
episode of
this boy in the
Superman.
Daily Planet. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter to.
Oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. Well, I've been thinking.
We're going to use this.
Wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Oh, is that all that's bothering you, son?
Sure, that's all. Look, Mom, suppose you were that kid. What would you do?
I'd go to Mr. Kent, of course. I'd tell him all I knew about those ruffians and their sheets and hoods, and I'd see them all in jail.
Sure, but suppose
They have no right
This
picking
is a
on
great
people
sample.
because they go to a different church. Or
Uh-oh, cut off. So I'm going to take that. I think we have to just reset it.
McClan found out they...
Superman,
what they do.
June
Well, you shouldn't think of
21,
it. It's just like Mr. Kent's letter here says. Not only Jim Olsen, but every other boy in the United States is in danger unless that plan of the Fiery Cross is broken up. Well, land's sakes, Chuck. How do you know that they won't say tomorrow they don't like the church you or I go to? Or the color of our eyes?
Ooh, this is about the
Decide to do something
KKK.
to me or you.
Never thought of it that way. You're right, Mom. I'm gonna do like you say.
You're going to do what?
Oh, I gotta do something right away before maybe it's too late.
Well, where you going, Chuck?
Uncle Matt.
Oh, well, morning, Matt. I didn't hear you come home.
Uncle
Just
Matt
sit right
sounds
down.
like
I'll
he's
have
in
your
the
breakfast
Klan.
in a jiffy.
Never mind,
see.
sir. Never mind. I gotta leave again right away. Say, come on out to the garage with me, will you, Chuck? I'd like to talk to you about something.
But I gotta get to school.
It won't take long. Come on.
Darn it. All right, let's take this last part, and then we'll call it a day
What did you want to talk to
in
me about,
terms
Uncle Matt?
of...
I noticed a
Oh, wait,
copy
no,
of
I
the
kinda
Daily
wanna know what's
Planet on
going
the
on.
breakfast table in there. Did you see Clark Kent's letter on the first page addressed to some boy?
Yes, sir. I saw it.
That boy isn't you, is it, Chuck?
What?
You heard me.
We'll do one more.
Did you phone Kent that something happened to Tommy Lee that night?
Me? Oh, gosh, what makes you think it was me?
I don't know.
A superhero day?
I'm just hoping it wasn't you, that's all. Because I'd hate for something bad to happen to my own nephew.
What do you mean?
I mean that if that boy was you, Chuck, even though you're my brother's son, I'd see that you were tarred and feathered.
You would?
Yes, the work of the clan of the Fiery Cross must go on. If anybody tries to stop it, even if it's my own flesh and blood, it'll go hard on him, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
He is part of the
I
clan.
Good. You see, Chuck, you're the
Let's
only
get one
outsider
more
who ever
sample of
attended the
this,
clan
'cause
meeting. And since that night, you're being watched.
I think we can use this in
Somebody is watching you every
another
second.
project, too.
So if you were the boy Kent's looking for and you did try to go with the police, well, you wouldn't have a chance, you see.
Yeah. I see.
I want you to remember that. Now, come on, get in that truck.
In the truck? What for?
I'm taking a barrel of of cement up to a customer, and I pass your school on the way. You were going to school, weren't you?
Yeah, sure. Of course I was.
All right, come on, then. I'll see you get there. Direct.
Terrified and with all thought of going to Clark Kent abandoned, Chuck Riggs climbs into the truck beside his uncle and is driven to school. Some time later, as the sun blazes down on the little clearing in the hills used by the clan of the...
Okay, well, that's kind of... It sounds like an interesting episode. But, let's put this under the drum track. Because I'm not using it. F. We're gonna select all those, turn them off, and yeah, let's bring all of these parts in and start composing. Oh, today's dance day. Nice. Just in time for the weekend. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Okay, let's listen to some of the parts that we've got. We will need to do something with this audio sample. Thinking, oh, let's bring in this external audio effect and see if we could bring in something from the H9. Just to give it a little bit. Every day is Wonder Fish Day. Oh, thank you. Well, we'll say every weekday, because I've changed my schedule to be only on the weekdays. Okay, let's try and open this up again. Okay, here we go. And let's see. Let's check out this reverse. Let's see what happens. What this sounds like over here. So this is all this processing is happening right now in the H9 right here. Right here. So good.
Is that all the...
What would you do?
I'd go to Mr. Kent, of course. I'd tell him all I knew about those ruffians and their sheets and hoods, and I'd see them all in jail.
Sure. Suppose
They have no right picking on people because they go to a different church. Or they...
He squealed. The clan found out. There's no telling what they do.
Shouldn't be. It's just like...
No, I don't need any reverse because I actually like this sample.
Not in any trouble I had. Not in any trouble I had. It's just that Oh, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Press. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter to.
Oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. I've been thinking. Wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Oh, is that all that's bothering you, son?
Sure. So? Look, Mom. Suppose you were that
I'm
kid.
gonna bring the mix down a
I know
bit.
Mr. Kent, of course. I'd tell him all I knew about those ruffians and their sheets and hoods, and I'd see them all in game.
Sure. Suppose
They have no right taking on people because they go to a different church. Or
Dean squealed. McClem found out. There's no telling what they do to him.
well, you shouldn't think of that. It's just like Mr. Kent Better here says. Not only Jim Olsen, but
And then we can manipulate these samples as well. We have a lot of samples though, so we'll just leave them as is today, and we'll just bring them in and out. Let's see. So we've got a little bit of that delay. Let's see what else we can put in here. Maybe that RC20 at this point.
Not in any trouble, I said. Oh, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Press. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter to.
oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. I've been thinking. Wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Oh, is that all that's bothering you, son?
Sure. So? Look, Mom. Suppose you were that kid. What would you do?
I know Mr. Kent, of course. I'd tell him all I knew about those ruffians and their sheets and hoods, and I'd see them all in game.
Sure. Suppose
They have no right taking on people because they go to a different church. Or
Dean squealed. McClem found out. There's no telling what they do to him.
well, you shouldn't think of that. It's just like Mr. Kent Better here says. Not only Jim Olsen, but every other boy in the United States is in danger, unless that plan, the fiery cross, is opened up. Well, Alan Dix, Chuck. How do you know that they won't say tomorrow, don't like the church you or I go to? Or the color of our eyes. Decide who's going to believe you.
Never thought of it that way. You're right.
I do like this digital sound though.
Dean squealed. McClem.
Even though it will add kind of a crunch that might not age well because it's well, let's add more. Let's see if we can.
Not in any trouble, I said. Oh, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Press. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter to.
Oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. I've been thinking. Wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Oh, is that...
Okay, so and then this digital is actually coming after that delay, so that all of the delays are also getting that that effect after. So cool. Let's keep that. I'm also going to stretch all of these out a bit because
Not in any trouble, I said. Desmond.
I think it'll sound better. In these old radio programs, they speak really fast, and I'm wondering if it's because they're limited on airtime.
Dean squealed. McClem found out. There's no telling what they do to him.
Well, you shouldn't think of that. It's just like Mr. Kent Better here says. Not only Jim Olsen, but every other boy in the United States.
I wonder if there's an easier way to do all of this rather than going through each sample. We're going to have a lot of footage, and so we're probably not going to have to use all of them anyway. So let's just do about that many.
Talk to me about Uncle Matt.
I noticed a copy of the Daily Planet on the breakfast table in there.
The Daily Planet. I guess Uncle George doesn't like that media.
The outsider will have attended the clan meeting. Well, wouldn't have a chance, we
Yeah. See.
want to remember that.
Okay, so let's keep that. So that's our second track. Let's listen real quick to all of the other tracks that we've got in here so far. That's our drums. Actually, we didn't do anything to this. Maybe over here, I'm going to add a little bit of a roll right here. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't need anything too crazy. We'll do a little kick drum roll over there. Okay, let me duplicate this. This one was our Oberheim bass line. And then this was, oh shoots, the, let's see if I can find, that one was called A-tip bass. That was 705. OB 1000, 705. I'm going to call this ATYP bass line. I'm going to color this blue because usually my bass is in blue. This one is our Prophet 650 lead. Okay, so we're going to recolor these. This one's going to be green, and then this one's going to be pink. And these are kind of our dueling I'm going to call this Pro 1 ARP A, and then this one will be called Pro 1 ARP B. And together they sound like this. So we can kind of like weave those in and out as we go along. I'm going to change the camera angle too because my desk is really messy. There we go. This is our acid. It's slightly detuned, but we're gonna stick with it. Straight 303 acid line. This is, oh, okay, we want to add some effects to these as well. This one right here is our, this is just Solar System Sounds. Flats mod. And then this one is our drone in A, and this is beads through clouds. So we have 3 minutes of that, but I want to add some spaciness. Actually, funny enough, I purposely did not add any reverb to this one. And I think we're going to keep it that way. Okay, let's start composing. Okay. This lead will come around here. Let's go ahead and do our little formula which is usually putting the break at around bar after bar 24. Okay. And then our, let's see. Yeah, and we've got a pretty basic drum beat. Let's, yeah, I think, okay, here's our structure right here. Break 2, and then I'm trying to figure out if we should do how long this should be. Actually, let's do this. Actually, I'm going to bring the volume of the rim shot down slightly. Bring in, and then here we're going to bring in all of the claps. Yeah, we don't need the open hat. It's real metallic and really up there.
Where you going, Chuck?
Oh, Matt. Oh, morning, Matt. I didn't hear you come home. Just sit right down now. Have your breakfast immediately.
Never mind, sir. Never mind. I got a meeting to get my house. Hey, come on out the garage with me, will you, Chuck? I'd like to talk to you about something.
But I gotta get to school.
Won't take long. Come on.
Okay, extend this out a little bit more. Break 2.
I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long. Come on. Where are you?
There we go. This one's gonna have everything. 1, 2, 3. And I think maybe here. Okay. So yeah, right now we're just kind of bringing in the structure of this. Let's see. Let's check out the beginning.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, I tell you. There's the... Well, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Trust. The one that Ken wrote that letter.
Oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. Well, I've been thinking. Wondering what I'd do if I was... Well, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Trust. The one that... Well...
Go like this.
Well...
Let me see if there's a part of this space that we can... Oh, hold on a second. I gotta... Hold on 1 second. Hello, this is Jason. Sounds identical. Oh, how about, well, it sounds like you got the decay up, but like maybe with the decay. Huh. Thanks for swinging by. Hey, yeah, there's some. Oh my gosh, so I got a raid, and thank you so much for coming by. This is what we have so far, and then as you're listening to what we have, I'll tell you, I was on the phone with Detroit Modular about my problems with the TT303, and they can't recreate that problem, so I'm gonna have to go back onto these Twitch streams. Luckily, I have that, and try and show them. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss out on shipping, and which would kind of suck. But at any rate, that's who I was on the phone with. So thanks for swinging by. Let me see. I missed out on a lot of chats. Wambra, Sander again, thanks for the raid. Seal Pup, how's it going? If you guys are still here, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the silence. Here we go. So right now we're in the middle of putting all of this together, and I have to kind of refresh my memory on where we are.
Well, I've been thinking about this boy in the daily truck. The one Mr. Ken wrote that letter. Oh, you know who he is? I didn't say that. I've been thinking.
So yeah, let's go through some of these sounds. This is the bass. We got this from the Oberheim Matrix 1000. It's preset 705 called Atypical Bass, and we added a bunch of delay to it. We've got a little Prophet 6 lead here. We've got some arpeggios from the Pro 1, and we actually got 2 of them, and we just layered them, and when you got them together with differing rates of delay, you get something kind of interesting sounding, like this. We used the new TT303 that I have over here. That doesn't seem to be giving me any issues. To just do like a kind of a basic arpeggiated bass line. And this is dry, so you know what? Good thing we're talking about this now, because I'm gonna add some delay to this. And maybe some reverb. Because, as you'll see, you know, I'm usually putting a bunch of reverb on the drums to give it that dreamy cinematic feel, but today we're kind of keeping everything a little on the drier side. So let's get this to be sounding a little more spacey. I don't know if I really like that reverb. We'll bring down the mix, and then we'll just let the delay come through. And I don't want too much delay. I'm gonna like lay off the mix a bit.
You're right. I'm gonna do like
Where are you going, Chuck?
Oh, and it's good to see. Like, I totally forgot that we've already kind of got a good, decent structure on today's jam. So sorry again that I missed you guys. I'm going to take the bass out, drop the bass.
Where you going, Chuck?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this loop a little bit, one beat later.
Where you going, Chuck? Never mind, sir. Never mind. I gotta leave you again right out today. Hey, come on out in the garage with me. We'll get Chuck and I can talk to you about it.
But I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long. Come on. Where you?
Okay. Let's add just a cymbal crash over here. And then we could get a little snare roll here at the end of break 1. How's everyone doing, by the way? Big plans for the weekend or anything like that? I'm gonna add some delay right here.
Where you going, Chuck? Never mind, sir. Never mind. I gotta leave you again right out today. Hey, come on out in the garage with me. We'll get Chuck and I can talk to you about it.
But I gotta get to school. I gotta get to school.
Let's see, is this too much?
I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long.
Yep, that's too much. So let's take these guys out.
I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long. Come on. Where you?
Yeah.
Where you going, Chuck? Where you going, Chuck? Never mind, sir. Never mind. I gotta leave you again right out today. Hey, come on out in the garage with me. We'll get Chuck and I can talk to you about it.
But I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long. Come on. Where you? Take you long. Come on.
We don't want. It's a little too dense.
Even though you're my brother's son, I see that you were tarred and feathered. Yes, the work of the time of the fiery growth must go on. If anybody tries to stop it, even if it's my own flesh and blood will go hard on it, you understand? You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who ever attended a clan meeting since that night you're being. Since that night you're being watched.
I have?
Yes. Somebody is watching you every second. Don't you worry.
There we go. Why don't we do this? This is what we'll do. Change this part up right here.
Even though you're my brother's son, I see that you were tarred and feathered. Yes, the work of the clan of the fiery growth must go on. If anybody tries to stop it, even if it's my own flesh and blood will go hard on it, you understand?
I understand.
See, Chuck, you're the...
There's a little bit too much delay on that.
You understand?
I'm gonna take off that. Little too much. Let's try it again.
You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who ever attended.
You know, this acid line is not doing it for me.
Even though you're my brother's son, I see that you were tarred and feathered. Yes, the work of the clan of the fiery growth must go on. If anybody tries to...
We'll take it out.
Even though you're my brother's son, I see that you were tarred and feathered.
Sometimes it's addition by
The
subtraction.
work of the clan of the fiery growth must go on. If anybody tries to stop it, even if it's my own flesh and blood will go hard on it, you understand?
I understand.
You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who ever attended a clan meeting. Since that night, you're being watched.
I have?
Yes. Somebody is watching you every second.
This is all very quiet.
Good.
Okay. I think we got our structure. Oh, you know what we didn't do? This is what I think we'll do. We'll go like this.
Never mind, sir. I gotta leave you again right out of the way. Hey, come on out the garage and when you get done, I'd like to talk to you about.
But I gotta get to school.
Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Come on. See the sewer tarred and feathered. Yes, the work of the clan of the fiery growth must go on. If anybody tries to stop it, even if it's my own flesh and blood will go hard on it, you understand?
I understand.
You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who ever attended a clan meeting. Since that night, Somebody is watching you every second.
Actually, we're just...
The outsider would have pretended to plan meeting. Since that night, you're being watched. Since that night, you're being watched. You're being watched.
This sounds like someone, someone's sniffling. Let's...
Like you're being watched.
Unfortunately, this, what sounded so cool at the beginning kind of sounds a bit like,
You're being watched.
that Ferris Bueller sneeze on his, what, did he have a CMI Fairlight? Are there 13 people? Hey, everyone. Thanks for being... Okay. I think we're good.
Good. You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who would have pretended to plan meeting. Since that night, you're being watched.
Yeah, let's do that.
You see, Chuck, you're the only outsider who would have pretended to plan meeting. Since that night, you're being watched.
Okay, let's see if we add some of that spacey delay over here. This is gonna help out a little. It sounds like that Ferris Bueller Fairlight to me.
Never would have pretended to plan meeting. Since that night, you're being watched.
Okay, one last try.
Since that night, you're being watched.
Yeah, that doesn't do too much. But, okay. Let me see if we can...
Fucking blood will go hard on him, you understand?
Yeah, okay. All right. So there we go. I think we've got our spacey jam today. So we are rocketing to the outer edges of the solar system. And for us, I guess we are rocketing straight into the weekend. So have a great weekend, everyone. And we'll see you again on Monday. Thanks for being patient while I was on the phone. But as I'm in Hawaii, there's only like a very small window where I can talk to people on the East Coast, and in this case is Detroit Modular. They're 6 hours ahead, so there's really, like, I can only talk to them during the time of this broadcast, really. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this is going to sound like when we bring it all together. I'm going to loop these two bars right here. And we're we're gonna do a little bit of light mastering as I turn off my mic and wish you all a happy weekend.
Well, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Trust. The one Mr. Kent wrote that. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter.
Oh, well, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. I've been the one Mr. Kent wrote that letter.
Oh, well, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. Well, I've been... Well, I've thinking about this boy in the Daily Trust. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter. Oh, you know who he is? I didn't say that. Well, I've been thinking. I'm wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Is that Elsa's son?
Sure. Look, suppose you were there. What would you do?
I'm going to be at court. I've learned all I knew about this subject. Wouldn't I feel all day? Suppose they have no vaccine on because they go to a different church.
Never mind, sir. I gotta leave you till I don't live. Hey, get on out in the garage, and when you get shut, I'd like to talk to you about something.
But I gotta get to school.
Won't take you long.
Again with a better buffer size. Seems like it's Firefox. Every time I'm going to a different page on Firefox, I'm getting all of those weird crackles. So let's go to 512 samples and take 2.
Well, I've been thinking about this boy in the Daily Trust. The one Mr. Kent wrote that letter.
Oh, you know who he is?
I didn't say that. Well, I've been thinking. I'm wondering what I'd do if I was that kid.
Is that Elsa's son?
Sure. Look, suppose you were there. What would you do?
I'm going to be at court. I've learned all I knew about this subject. Wouldn't I feel all day? Suppose they have no vaccine on
Come on out the garage and get Chuck. I'd like to talk to you about something.
But I gotta get to school.